Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Moss coming to you with some Pioneer content today. Now, this is a weird one, still in the normal Rakdos colors that I would play, but today we're playing Goblins. So, I've been back and forth on this deck for a couple of weeks. It was recommended to me by a Twitter mutual of mine, which, thanks, Luke, you are not only doing well in Dallas right now, but you ended up hooking me up with a pretty sweet deck idea. So, Goblins, fairly simple. It's a tribal deck, so obviously you're just going to go as hard as you can on all the Goblins possible. But Luke's version, unlike some of the versions that have popped up before, running things like Fireblade Charger, Cacophony Scamp, and Touch of Moonglove, and Call of the Death Dweller. Now, Touch of Moonglove is super sweet. Gives a creature death touch, +1/+0, and then whenever something dealt damage by that creature dies, its controller loses 2 life. Chainwhirler on the stack. Once it hits the battlefield, cast that targeting it before the ability resolves, destroy a board, and basically do a budget Archfiend of the Dross. Cacophony Scamp, Fireblade Charger, when they die, they deal damage equal to their power to any target. So just gunning down creatures everywhere. This deck has been insane in testing. I really like it. Sideboard is definitely iffy. Probably the hardest to define part of this deck. Leyline of the Void to deal with Greasefang, Thoughtseize to kind of do mid-range things. Same with Fatal Push. Rending Volley is good removal. Squee to get through Rakdos. Luke's version ran 2 Squees, or it ran an extra Thoughtseize in different iterations that he's shown me. But here, we decided to play Ringleader, simply because the control matchup does feel super bad, and being able to get 4 cards off of it, definitely pretty good. I've been back and forth on this particular card. Could be good for control, could be good for mid-range. I'm also thinking about Experimental Frenzy, which does what Conspicuous Snoop does, but it allows you to clear some of those lands off the top, which is pretty valuable. But that's everything for this deck tech. I'll see you guys in match number 1. Alright, so match number 1, this hand, 5 lands, kind of mid. I mean, you can do things with these 2 cards, but let's see. An opponent's running Jengatha, could be Convoke, could be Sacrifice. This hand isn't great against either of those. Wow, and this hand is like actively worse against both of those, but well, getting to 5 doesn't feel good either. But I think we got them all to 5. Okay. Wow. So all these have been really bad. Let's go ahead and drop those. Actually, no, we definitely want to keep an untapped black source, so there we go. Yeah, perfect. Yep, called it. They're Convoke. Okay, so what we need to do, the absolute move for us here, would be to just top deck a Chainwhirler and then just absolutely wreck face. Actually, let's go ahead and just let it through. There did not do anything there. Interesting. Okay, so Battle Cry Goblin. Unless they're just going to try to do a land into Bushwhacker, Because if they do, then we hate where this is going to go. You know, maybe keeping that first hand was better. Yeah, nope, that first hand was infinitely better now. Just staring at this board. Or maybe we lucked out. Yeah. Are we lucking out? Okay. Okay. So, I mean, let's just go ahead and swing out here. Like, opponent could just go crazy here and just nuke our whole board. Or we just nuke theirs. I mean, yeah, no, we just accept this. Oh no, did they read? Oh no, our opponent's reading. I wonder what disappointment reads like to them, though. Alright, yeah, sweet. Just nuke their board. I feel good about that. And then we can just touch a Moonglove a turn or so from now. We can call the Death Dweller next turn. Okay, yeah. Man, I guess we should have maybe played that on black, but we do have everything we need. Death Touch counter here, Menace here. Really? You're just gonna... Okay. Yeah, you know what? Just tank your creature into ours. That is absolutely okay. And next turn we just kind of double pump. Unless... Okay, they're just putting Jingotha in hand. Jigantha. Alright. What they doing? Okay, yeah. Firebrand's fine. And then we pump. Alright, sweet. Do we? No. We'll just let the scamp sit there. Wow, mold a 5 and this hand just did what it needed to. Alright, sweet. Sideboarding. Alright, so, according to Luke, in this matchup, he doesn't have a lot of data. So, we're just gonna kind of go on our own here. Do we really need to sideboard anything? Only thing I could maybe see sideboarding in would be Squee. Yeah, we'll bring in a Squee over a Hobgoblin Bandit Lord just because it's faster. Honestly, we feel pretty stacked against this deck. Ooh. They did. Oh, okay. I was about to say they didn't declare it as their companion. We're learning from our last game. Chainwhirler and opener, keep. All right. So what's our opponent gonna play here? All right, they go Mountain Epicure. Cool. Okay. Fireblade Charger. And then let's see what they do. You know, if we even top deck Skirk next turn, I feel good about it just because we can play, sack everything, and then still deal with their board in its entirety almost. Okay, interesting that they go for the Gleeful Zergo? Oh, okay, yeah, I'm fine with this. Ah, so close, so close, so close. Alright, so we'll still kind of sit like this. They've got one card in hand, so I'm having a hard time figuring out what they could even have. Oh, they play Authority and Epicure. Okay, and land? Ah, no. Alright, now can we just get a land off the top? This is like the hardest part of this deck right now. 21 lands, and it's just one mountain, one untapped red mana, and suddenly this hand pops off. You can swing out, opponent. We will not block, more than likely. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is frustrating. I would love if I could just top deck a land. Okay, they get an Epicure. Again, if they swing out, like, we're just blocking. Come on, untap. Untap land. There we go. And the RKO out of nowhere. This. All right, there we go. That's the back-breaking moment. All right, see you guys in match 2. All right, match number 2. All right, so let's see what our opponent's going to be doing here. Okay, so opponent's keeping no companions. I mean, hand could be considered a little slow because the best creatures we got are Fanatical and the Hordemaster. This looks like a username that I've seen a lot. Okay. So we are likely playing Rakdos. Alright, yeah. So there we go. We'll swing through with the Fanatical Firebrand. Oh yeah, it's for sure Rakdos. Yeah. Stump our homie. That's cool. Play Hordemaster. And then just kind of hope from here. Alright, play your Fable. That's cool. Oh, this is just perfect right here. Sure. Let's sacrifice Skirk Prospector to its own ability. What do we pull off the top? Okay. Yeah. Kind of cool with that. Get their thing off the table. I mean, if an opponent were to just like slam Shelly here, we're actually not upset with that exchange. Okay. Okay, so I think we'll just kind of get a Firebrand and the Hordemaster. Nope. There we go. Alright, so Death Touch counter here, Menace here. Play that. Cool. Alright, so as much as I just want this deck to be like brain off, go burr, it really isn't. And that's the hardest thing for me to deal with. Because it's just like, I want to play my big things and just swing through with zero regard. And I can't. Okay, so opponent played Power Word Kill. Took out some of our stuff. If they play Bone Crusher, I gotta. Alright. Alright, so gotta make sure that you full control this. And there we go. Man, okay, sweet. And then next turn I just play the Snoop out of my hand. Did our opponent just play an Invoke Despair main board in Rakdos? What? Why? Were you just ready to die? Because that's what's about to happen. everything that's about to happen to this opponent definitely violates the Geneva Convention. Like, this is just mean. Alright, so can they deal with my entire board and somehow gain life? What is this opponent doing? Okay, Chandra? Are they trying to do Rakdos, Breach-ish, Reanimator, Atraxa thing, and Pioneer? Okay. Okay, so then I just swing, yeah. Okay. Alright, so Rakdos. This is a kind of hard matchup. We just did really well there for whatever reason. Alright, so here we're going to actually cut on the Fireblade Chargers. And I really want to cut a Skirk Prospector, but its ability to enable so many nuttier turns is pretty important. And I think we run it back like this. Alright. 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 So this opening hand is insane. So we go Scamp. Oh, okay, wait. Yeah, we definitely just go Scamp. Opponent, you're definitely just going to leave that Skirk Prospector there. There's no reason for you to kill it. Well, alright. You got a Harvester. Alright. It's just a Scamp. Little precocious guy. Just a little spooky metal goblin boy. Surely, you're not going to do anything to it. No way. Alright. So, they killed it. And, I mean, I'll deal -1 damage. Yeah. Oh, wow. Alright. You gonna let my Squee just kind of hang out? Can't imagine you're gonna. Alright. Ooh, you're letting my Squee get through. Alright. Sweet. Yeah. Do what you gotta do, opponent. Are you gonna go ahead and just remove it? Sweep the board? Alright, Ritual is it's pretty important. Alright, Battle Cry, Rundvelt. Alright, let's see how they do it. Yep, Stomp is pretty big. Yep. Alright, play your Bone Crusher, do your thing, go off. Okay. And you know what? I almost just attacked with the Battle Cry Goblin, but just pumping twice and being able to swing through and still get 4 in, it's pretty big. 4 is pretty big. It's a pretty big number. Okay, so alright, opponent's blocking? Like, this is... Oh no. Okay, they're cycling. Oh no. Oh man. Alright, well. We still have the ability to come back here. The right number of top decks just put us back in this in a major way. That's not one of them, though. Alright, so... Alright, let's see if this works. Oh, wow. They discarded a Blackcleave. Alright, let's see. What you got, opponent? This sucks. Alright. We can still come back. Well, that might... well, hold up now. Okay, okay. We might not be out of this. Okay. It's a combo turn. Keep going. Okay. So if our opponent doesn't hold the right cards up, we can actually come back here. Okay, okay. Taking out the Battle Cry Goblin was pretty good. Okay. Alright, so my opponent disconnected. So now we play the waiting game. Do they come back, or do they just concede by giving us enough time? Alright, our opponent came back. So, is their internet stable enough? Or are they just going to concede? Let's find out. Alright, looks like the opponent came back finally, and everything went kind of stable. So let's see if we can remember the line that we were going to try here. Alright. Gonna den, and then go with a Scamp and a Conspicuous Snoop. Alright, we made a token. Because we can't really risk letting our opponent block and potentially save their stuff. Okay. Always yield. Yes, we would like to sacrifice the Scamp. Proliferate. Done. And let's kill Shelly. Oh my gosh. You know, we probably could have just gone ahead and played the creature there. We could have played Squee. But it's okay. Ain't no way our opponent's got another Shelly. Extinction event on 0's good. Jeez. Alright. Well, they know that we have that. Alright. So, this has been a crazy set of turns. Alright. So, here we go. What's the opponent gonna do? They got one card in hand. It's a... Okay, are they gonna draw? Or are they gonna animate? Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna... Boom. Oh man. Alright, let's go with Hordemaster and... Death Touch here. Menace here. And then... Jeez. GG's opponent. This was a beating to get through. Alright. Time to pack it up and bring it in. Alright. See you guys in match number. Alright, so match number 3, and we won the die roll. Hardest MTG rap name right here. Young Land Drop. Love it. No notes. Alright. Firebrand. See opponents on Keruga. So obviously, they are probably just as prepared for Convoke as we are. Alright. Alright, opponents got enough. Well, almost enough. So, knowing that my teammate took this deck to Dallas, I know that Karuga Fires is likely packing some number of temporary lockdown in the main board. So I don't need to overcommit and play this Snoop onto the board. Called it. Knew it. Knew it was coming. But now they are missing a land, or missing a color and a land to go and play their enigmatic right now. And I don't really think there's any reason for them to play temporary lockdown enigmatic. Unless they want to go enigmatic Heliod and then get this back. Yeah, no, that's actually a fantastic line. And there's their fourth color. Really? Anointed Peacekeeper. Interesting. I mean, they can make my Touch of Moonglove cost one more. Or two more. Even if they made, like, Call of the Death Dweller two more, I don't really hate that scenario. Alright, so opponent named the Hobgoblin Bandit Lord, which, like, yeah, I guess that's a thing that they could do. Okay. Let's see what they do. Okay, so they play land. What they gonna do, though? Alright. So sideboarding for Karuga Fires is gonna be interesting. I think in this particular matchup, I need to be siding in maybe... I guess Thoughtseize would make sense. Alright, so what you gonna do, opponent? Really? 0 off the top. Okay. Opponent really feels good about their choice of Hobgoblin Bandit Lord here. And they remembered the fact that we do have a Touch of Moonglove in hand. Jeez. More temporary lockdowns. Feels so bad. So I think we're actually about to just like straight up lose this matchup just because of that second lockdown. And there's a Besaju. Is that really gonna help us out though? Yeah, no, there's not a lot that we can do here. Alright, let's see. Let's see it. Do your thing, opponent. Like, you can't actually sacrifice either of those. Clever impersonator. Are you gonna just name... Oh. Sack Enigmatic to this new one. And then get Elish Norn. Because Elish Norn hurts to play against. Let's see what they get. They get Kenny. You know, do we really worry about Kenny? I think the answer is no. Enigmatic sacking itself? Alright, yeah, nope, there we go. That's it. That's the loss. Alright, cool. So, game 2. And then I think from what Luke suggested here, we really just need to kind of go around a lot of things. So, Hobgoblin, Chainwhirler, Fireblade, and then he suggests bringing in Squee. And I feel like this is also a good matchup for Ringleader to come in. But we get rid of just trimming at the top end. So 2 of those, that, and then we take out a copy of that. Oh, 2 copies of the Fireblade Chargers. Yeah. Alright, so let's go again. Obviously, opponent will declare Karuga as their companion. And we're super fine with this. As long as we get another land to... Ooh. They mulligan to 5 real quick. 4. I mean, going any lower is really just like guaranteed, and they should just kind of scoop, but I mean, they could also get back into this. All right, opponent mulligan to 4, so we got a good amount of time to try and build ourselves up to a functional position here. Alright, opponent got their first land drop. That's good. Alright, we're playing Snoop here instead of Battle Cry Goblin. That way we can just know it's off the top. Ooh, and they got a Sacred Foundry. Alright, so the fact that they didn't... This is bad. Oh my gosh. Now, chances are our opponent kept this hand completely on the back of being able to go turn 3 temporary lockdown. I mean, that would be probably the best thing for them. Yeah. Turn 3 temporary lockdowns, like, locking this game up. Alright. Missing land drops is gonna get them back in this. Maybe they're just gonna go ahead and put Karuga into their hand. Correction, opponent did nothing. Okay. And all we get is a Cacophony Scamp off the top after we play our other land. I mean, like, that's fine, I guess. Are we going to be able to pull this off? Okay, opponent got their land. Okay, played Heliod. Always yield. We're going to go ahead and say yes. And sack it and proliferate none. Deal that 2 right there. And that Death Touch does work. Alright, finally. Alright. Can we get another turn? If opponent has Enigmatic, okay. I think we just got to play the Hobgoblin Bandit Lord here. Alright, so let's do it. Let's swing with our 3/3. Opponent is just going to block here, which we're cool with. But the question is, how's this going to affect us? Alright, so our opponent is potentially going to discard. Alright, they discarded Elish Norn. Alright. Alright, are you... Alright, let's see. Deafening Clarion. You know, I'm actually okay with Deafening Clarion in that instance. Alright, put Karuga in hand. Let's go ahead and just do Conspicuous Snoop and that. That way we can go back to seeing the top of the library. Death Touch, Menace. And what are we going to do here? Ooh. Alright, so we definitely just take the temporary lockdown here and just let them cast their things. Alright. Wow, that is brutal. Okay, so they flip. Oh, gosh, if only this hand weren't so slow. So I think this deck is actually pretty sweet. If I knew I was going to go into a room full of temporary lockdowns, I'm probably packing a Feed the Swarm in there somewhere. Alright, so alright, yeah, let's do it. Yeah, yeah, we'll sack it. Jeez, this turn was intense. Alright. Death Touch Menace. Alright, so opponent has to be able to just... Alright, they can play it, put a counter on it, but they can't gain life, they can't reanimate. Oh, Atraxa was not the card that I was expecting them to hardcast in that instance. Alright. Flying Vigilance, Death Touch, Lifelink. Gain 7. I can deal... I have to be able to get through everything that they got. Like 2 lords and a pump spell. Even just like a singular lord off the top helps me. I did not get there. Man, that's crazy. Okay. Alright, so opponent has Titan, Clarion, and Fortress. Wait, did they not use all of it? Okay, so, yep. Man. Okay. Okay. Man, if only. So, I think we lose? Yeah, we lose here. But man, this has been a intense game. Well, maybe. Artifact or enchantment. They're just gonna make a homie, gain 5 life. Yeah. I still think we're not winning in this position. Yeah. Okay. Pretty sure we're just losing. Yeah, because they're just gonna go ahead and just cast that. Sure, we get 3 cards off the top, but are they really gonna do anything that we want to? Probably not. And they can just go cast it, play Kenrith, and then give it haste. Let's see if they see that line, though. Yep. Alright, so Call the Death Dweller's gone. Wow. Wow. Alright. They see the line. Sweet. Good games, opponent. Alright, see you guys in... Alright, match number 4. Gonna be on the play. I mean, hand's painful, but kind of slaps. Alright. Let's see. Let's see. Can this deck get there against a mull to 6? Okay, we're playing against Convoke. Okay, so opponent's on a mull to 6 on this deck. Always yield. I think in this instance, we'll go ahead and kill. That way we can just ensure that we keep them off of a good turn there. Because I feel like they might have relied on that. Yeah. Alright, so opponent can just Convoke this turn, which wouldn't be ideal, but like, there's certainly worse things that could happen. Alright, they Emissary, and they just crack that. Okay. I mean, yeah, swing through. Alright, what's opponent gonna do here? Because it looks like their hand was a little slow. Okay, they have something. Okay, Forbidden Friendship. Are they just gonna... Okay, they're holding back. They're holding back. This is exactly what we're looking for. Now we've got them beat in the arms race. Okay. So they tap down our Hordemaster, which sucks. They're Convoking for just a Loxodon. Not gonna lie, I do not worry about the Loxodon here. Alright, let's see, opponent. Who's the more aggro deck right now? Because I'm actually okay giving up some amount of space right now. What's your giant killer gonna tap down? You might have me killed right here. You might have me dead on the backswing, but let's see. Let's make it interesting. Because I'm pretty sure that if they don't kill me this turn, I kill them next turn. So it is just a very elaborate balancing act. And it's so much math. This is so much math. All right. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So if they just block like this, it's only 14. Well, it's lethal. Okay. And then they get us on the backswing this way. Yeah. So we're the ones that missed the math. Yeah. All right. Yep. Just a little bit of extra damage there on the back, and I think we would have had it. All right. GG's opponent. All right. So what do we want here? Like maybe just push and honestly, Squee doesn't seem that great. But just dropping like a Hobgoblin in a call there is good. Alright, so we gotta mull into the Chainwhirlers. I think if we had seen a Chainwhirler at any point in those games, we would have been in a good spot. Alright, so yikes, mull. I mean, this hand's aggressive. And Skirk lets us dig. So the question is, what do we put back? And I really want to say that we put back the Blood Crypt. Yeah. Alright, so we're keeping this, we're dropping that. Yep. Alright. And pass to the opponent. Our opponent keeping 7 is definitely worrisome. Because they can have just a nutty turn soon. Alright. We can make a thick wall of blockers, though. Yeah, if they go mountain and then sack the clue token, ooh. Alright. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and sack this and kill the Legion Loyalist. Alright. Opponent plays Battlefield Forge. Okay. Cool. Yeah, you get a Knight Errant. But you only tap 4, so you get Legion Loyalist and Bushwhacker, which could be a cool next turn. But we're going to go ahead and kill your Knight Errant before it can be any... Okay. Alright, so swing 10. Alright, let's see. Now, opponent doesn't want to do the combo this turn unless they know they can win. Alright, an opponent just tanked and conceded. Alright, so we'll just run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. Alright, so this hand's pretty sick. You go Scamp into Snoop, and then we can start going crazy. Opponent's mulliganing. And again, we've got a potential Lord on 3. Alright. Let's go. Yep. Alright, opponent. What you got? Yeah, we're just gonna block their thing with our Cacophony Scamp and just force them off of as many creatures as we can. Alright, there we go. We got turn 3 Lord. Alright, let's go, opponent. Alright, so opponent went Voldaren, or Mountain Voldaren. And okay, they play Loyalist. We get land. Oh. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. I'm so sorry for you, friendo. Jeez Louise. Chainwhirler off the top is basically just game winning right there. Yeah, you cycle that. You do what you gotta, opponent. You can rebuild your entire board right here. And next turn, I'm just gonna sack that. Man, alright, so much math. So much math. Alright. Let's go, opponent. This deck is the Convoke killer right now. Wow. Alright. What's opponent gonna do here? Okay. I hope opponent... Oh. No. Don't. Oh no. Oh no. Opponent. Oh. I am so sorry for what is about to happen to you. Oh no. Mercy. Yeah. Oh man, opponent. Yep. GG's opponent. Oh Lord, have mercy. The back that was broken just then. See y'all in match 5. Alright, so last match, we're gonna be on the play. This hand slaps. Instant keep. Opponent's mulliganing. Opponent's got no companions revealed, so unfortunately that means that they could be on any number of things. Let's go ahead and start with a Cacophony Scamp, though. The more that I play this deck, the more that I realize you definitely want to lead on the Scamp over the Fireblade Charger. Oh, it's control. Okay. 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 So control's definitely going to be interesting. Do I want to sacrifice the Scamp? No. So definitely in this matchup, all I want to do is just keep, like, heavy aggression. Alright, so easy. Easy peasy. Easy, easy, easy. Alright. Ooh. Wait, is this opponent actually casting a March of Otherworldly Light with some stuff exiled? Dang. That's a level of aggression I was not expecting out of our opponent. So would I like to sacrifice this? Yes. Done. Deal that damage there. Well. Dang, that was a massive punt on our part. Man, alright. Yeah, I don't want to sack it now. Sometimes you gotta learn the hard lessons. Alright. Alright, so opponent's going ahead and cycling Shark Typhoon. Now, surely, this opponent's not gonna do the thing. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Whew. Now settle the wreckage. Yep. Yes, I would like to. Alright, let's go, opponent. Can you kill me? Actually, okay. Woo! Alright. So, we're gonna go ahead and bring in Thoughtseizes and Squee and Ringleader, and I think in this matchup we're supposed to take out the Touch of Moonglove, because realistically, it's not got any targets, and Chainwhirler is cool to hit, like, planeswalkers, but past that, it's not really worth it for anything else. Alright. Turn these into lands, and this is a snap keep. Well, opponent's mulliganing, we're mulliganing. I love this hand. Yeah. Alright, so alright. Okay, so opponent's got something going on. They can only cast one March. Yeah, now we gotta cast this. Interesting. So they bring in Baneslayer. Okay. I mean, Baneslayer is a good card, actually. Yep. Cool. Alright. Now that we actually got it. Alright, go ahead and cast that other one. Really? Opponent's gonna take 4 here. 1 top, 1 bottom. I mean, we play the plains, and they farewell the board. Alright. Alright, so. Nope. Don't sack it. I will admit, Moto is probably the most frustrating interface for anything like control-ish. Or for aggro-ish. Alright, alright. Nope. Alright, let's go. I mean, we gotta push here. They're probably gonna just play Deluge. Yeah. And then just get a bunch of good things out of their graveyard. Or get a lot of good things out of the top of their deck. Alright. Alright, yep, nope, that's a game. Because we cannot overcome that. Yeah, no, this hand is still fine. Okay, yeah. No, this is like that hand that we could have kept at the beginning of game 2. Alright, so we go Scamp into Hordemaster, into Hordemaster. Alright, opponent mulligans to 6. You just gotta be a little bit slow. And we just have to outlive, potentially. Alright. What's opponent gonna do? Alright. Alright, nope. No sack. Nope, no sacking it. Okay, if we get an untapped land next turn, we go Battle Cry. Yeah. Alright. His opponent, do they have... Okay, they've got the Sweeper. Cool. Blood Crypt. And we get the Hobgoblin. I don't know if that's really the thing that we want. Okay. Alright, we see land. We can't swing because they're just going to Typhoon for 3. So Typhoon for 2. Okay. Alright, they played their thing. And Dream Trawler might spell our end here. So, opponent can just swing, gain a ton of life. We might not have this one. Nope. Because, like, now we can't really swing safely out in this particular instance. Okay. Yeah. Opponents got us here. But let's just see. Yeah. Teferi, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, they're just going to swing 6, and yep, they got us. GG's opponent. Can't complain about a good 3-2, though. Alright, see you guys on the wrap-up. Alright, so what do we think about Rakdos Goblins? So, admittedly, the deck does really well. It is the Convoke killer, so if you expect a lot of Convoke or just a very aggressive room, maybe even a lot of Rakdos, this could be a really good deck to take, and it is super cheap too. In the same way that the Convoke deck is cheap, the most expensive parts of this deck are the mana base and the Horde Masters. You should be able to get almost everything else in the main board for basically bulk prices, which is pretty sick. Now, as far as the weaknesses of this deck goes, it's an aggro deck. So you're definitely going to have some really bad turns where you're just slowly dealing with your bad top decks of lands or Skirk Prospectors when they can't really do a whole lot. I like Ringleader here. However, the turns where we saw it, it would have been just as good, if not better, to see something like Experimental Frenzy. We end up with 0 cards in our hand a lot. It definitely makes sense. And against Control, like, what good is this? Against Rakdos, they can remove this, and sure, you might be able to get 4 cards off of it, but again, churning with Experimental Frenzy, churning with Snoop, definitely huge. But hey, it's been real. I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. And be sure to follow us on all of our other social media. We're starting to do really well. So, you definitely want to get in on the ground floor of this. Peace.